77379 repeating. How's it going today? Is your car off? Yeah. Let me get both your license. You guys are both positively ID'd for retail theft. I'm just gonna be straight up, man. Just give me the items back. Okay. Give me your ID first. I want your ID too. Is there anything else in the car? Any weapons, drugs, anything like that? Nothing. Do you have a valid driver's license?
I'm supposed to take my stuff situated.
Okay. So is it suspended, revoked?
Yeah, it's suspended.
Can you just put your bag back there, please? All right, you guys aren't free to go. Hang tight. All right, sir, step out of the vehicle for me. We're just going to go behind here. I don't want us in the road. Put your hands behind your back. You're being detained right now, okay?
Oh, you could leave it right here. We don't want you accessing it right now. We're doing an investigation, so if you like it in your pocket and it's not going to be accessed, okay, that's fine.
Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, anything like that? No weapons on you? Open your legs.
Your second subject, Travis Jackson, comes back clear, suspended. He has...
No weapons in the car, no drugs in the car? Okay. All right, man, we're going to have you step out of the car. Right here?
Yeah, step towards me.
Right here, I'm going to just detain you, okay? Just turn around for me, please. Put your hands behind your back. Separate your feet. Do you have anything on me that's going to stick me or poke me or hurt me? No. Alrighty, ma'am. I'm just going to have you separate your feet for me. I'm just going to search you before you get into the car, okay? You have nothing on you? You have a shirt under this? No. Okay. No worries. Just want to make sure you don't have anything on you. That was your phone, correct?
No, yeah. I was just waiting to get
Can you ask for your description again over the air?
Do you have a work phone on you?
Yes.
Pictures?
Here. Take one of her, please. Just look at the camera for me, please. It's a department phone. All right, we're going to go ahead and have a seat in my car. Okay. All right.
You can put her in my car if you want.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I already searched her.
Okay.
She has her phone on her. I'll just take that off of her. The phone's going to go up front. Everything's being recorded. Go ahead, yep. We got 501 and 201 here. So I'm just going to have to search one of them.
On September 11th, 2025, officers from the Rosemont Public Safety Department initiated a traffic stop following a shoplifting complaint from Ross Dress for Less. What began as a potential municipal citation ended in felony charges driven not by violence but by a single piece of hardware found in the vehicle. The stop was grounded in Terry v. Ohio 1968, reasonable articulable suspicion, a standard lower than probable cause. Officers had a specific complainant, identified suspects, and a described vehicle. The stop was constitutionally valid. When the officer ordered the driver out of the vehicle, no additional justification was required. Pennsylvania v. Mimms, 1977, officers may order any occupant to exit during any lawful traffic stop. The male suspect made 2 voluntary admissions before any custodial interrogation. He acknowledged the theft and disclosed his license was suspended. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 1984, non-custodial roadside statements do not trigger Miranda. Both admissions are fully usable against him.
Look at me. Did you use a theft detection device or anything? You just get the items.
From 401. Did you have a unit at the store?
Okay. So they don't want you guys arrested, but we're going to issue you guys Rosemont citations. It's technically like a parking ticket, but that's the route we're going to go, just so you know what's going on, all
right? In terms of searching the car, I mean,
what?
In terms of searching the car for this stuff.
So we'll grab the items. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Just take it in there.
Yeah.
And then seize the car. Yeah, we
Yeah.
could seize the car.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back.
Shannon, too, if they damaged anything, because you guys went through that new felony so fuck it at this point. If they damage stuff with the magnets, anything over 500 CDP is felony, and then especially for
They don't want to sign.
that, and if there's any like theft detection devices, we can know.
I asked them.
How'd they get all
We
this?
just threw it in the bag and left.
No shit.
Yeah, they don't sign.
Yeah, Ross isn't going to sign. They already said that they're not going to sign. So I don't even know if we could tow the car technically.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can, because it's under our ordinance. Once suspended, is the driver suspended?
I know he doesn't have
Could
a
I
driver's
try?
license.
Or was like,
What?
all the.
Yeah, I mean, I try. See what they say, because it's.
I mean, it's a lot.
It's not like they just walked in and stole one thing. This was like
Right.
this was a planned thing.
Alright, I'm just gonna read you your Miranda rights, alright? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have the right to consult with an attorney before or during questioning. So what happened today, man?
I just went to Ross and grabbed like some soap.
And you didn't pay for anything? How many bags did you take?
How
How many bags of items? So there's multiple bags in there.
No, but I've been here. That's been in the car. But I'm talking about we just went to Ross.
Which bag did you use?
The Ross bag that was in the back seat. That Ross bag.
There's 2 bags full of shit.
I know, but the other one been in the car too as well. That's bad. The body was. I've been here in the car. But the Dove, you see 6 Doves. I grabbed that.
The Dove. That's everything that you guys stole today.
Up out of there, yeah.
Okay.
But I've been here. The rest of that stuff in the trunk. But what we just hit in the back seat, that's what we just got up out of Ross.
And you have a suspended DL, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's this suspended for?
A ticket. I think that was.
Yeah, Kyle, it's a suspended DL too. You got anything like why'd you steal it? Like what's going
I
on?
just grabbed some soap. That's what I had grabbed up out of the house.
Did you pay for anything?
What?
Did you pay for anything?
Not the soap.
Okay. I thought driving suspended is just cite notice. No?
You can't cite and release on a suspender.
Yeah.
Or you could long form, bring them in and charge them long form.
The pivotal moment came when officers located a theft detection device remover, a magnet engineered to defeat security tags. Under 720 ILCS 5, Section 1625, subsection A7, possession with intent to deprive a merchant is a standalone criminal offense. First offense, Class A misdemeanor. Second or subsequent, Class 4 felony, 1 to 3 years in prison. That single object changed the legal character of the entire case.
We're driving
Your
unsuspended.
theft detection, right there.
Okay.
It's possession of it right there.
We're doing things a little bit differently now, man. You're going back to the station. Whose car is that? Is your car, you the owner of it? Okay, it's getting towed, just so you know.
Yeah, this is all stolen shit. All this is.
Who knows if this is from there, though?
Yeah, but I mean, like we could seize this all as evidence. I mean, like it's. And these are all.
Here's more for you.
This is all Ross. 301. I have another bag from the trunk.
Just put your seatbelt on.
Alright, I checked our stuff. We only have the one from Tommy Hilfiger yesterday. They don't match the description for that one. And then I checked.
Hey, 201 for the remainder of the night.
Just gotta reach around you. I'm gonna help you out. Watch your step. Careful, careful.
Bodycam 101, we have a positive ID on those subjects from Nike. They will sign for any products that were there.
Let's bring her in, leave your guy in here, and then can you just stand with him? I'm gonna drop my weapon real quick. Let's just go up right here. What's wrong?
I was trying to lift my pants.
All right, I'll take these cuffs off, and you're just gonna have a seat right here, okay?
Okay.
I know, almost. There you go. There you go. There we go. Have a seat. Huh? What about it? No, you can't.
101, it's going to be a positive ID on the subjects from Bath and Body Works.
101 to the bar.
Outside, right?
Have him take his hoodie off too.
Yeah, same seat. We'll be with you in a little bit, all right, man?
The search that yielded the magnet was lawful under the automobile exception, Carroll versus United States, 1925, extended by United States versus Ross, 1982. When probable cause covers the vehicle as a whole, officers may search every part without a warrant. The prior admissions and visible merchandise established that probable cause. 34 items, $969 before tax. Under 720 ILCS 5, Section 1625, subsection A1, retail theft exceeding $300 is a Class 3 felony. 2 to 5 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections, fines up to $25,000. The citation option was gone.
Hello. Can I please talk to the manager or Noelia? Or...
Yeah, I'm here.
Alrighty, so we were able to grab all the stuff.
Yay.
We got him on a traffic stop, so
Okay.
it's a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Uh,
That was literally within the 2 minutes.
really?
Yes.
There's another bag, by the way. Where do you want to do this? You want to do this right here, or because I gotta?
Go to the office.
All right, cool. Did you guys all see them?
I did.
You
We
did?
both saw it, yeah.
Does that look familiar?
Yes, I have the picture.
Okay, and then
Yes. Yes.
okay.
Before interrogation,
Then I'm gonna need like a receipt for everything.
Yes.
So you said you were scared. You didn't. Like,
Yeah,
you
it
just said.
happened fast. I was in my lunch, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to think anything bad. Like, I don't want to just like call the cops. So I saw like I was looking at the cameras,
Okay.
and I saw he took out a magnet, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, hopefully he doesn't open it. And then after I saw he was opening everything, I'm like, yeah. I have
Okay,
to
so
call the
these
cops.
all have magnets.
No, not all of them.
Okay, maybe show me what does. And you saw them use a magnet.
Yes, this is actually not from our store. This looks like from Target.
I think this is Bath and Body
Yes,
Works.
Bath
Yeah.
and Body. Yeah, that's Bath and Body.
Okay.
But this is from us.
Okay.
This is for us. This is the one that had a magnet. That has like the keeper.
Okay.
This doesn't.
My next question, since because you just said like you were scared, you're on your
Yeah.
lunch, and like everything was happening so quickly. Do you want to sign complaints against them? Like they took a bunch of your guys' stuff. They used a magnet device. Like we have them right now in handcuffs, detained. I'm just gonna call one of my guys to let them know that they utilized a magnet.
Yeah, let me call
Because
my
they
boss.
told us they didn't, and it
Yeah,
helps
he did
that.
have one. Because I can show you in the camera too if you want to see.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah. Is there anything else in here? It's your bag.
No, that's from our stuff. Like he came with that.
All right. Tell me exactly what happened, so because I'm taking the report.
Well, I was waiting for my closing cashier, and I was about to take my meal, and I saw her like come in and like by the front. I was like, oh, let me go to the front and tell her that I'm gonna take my meal and make sure like let the other cashier also know. And once I go up there, I see them walk in, and they already look suspicious because they stared at us.
Okay.
And then they give us like a look like to see if no one was watching.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, like I don't want to think anything bad. I'm gonna just stay here and like see if they're not gonna do anything.
Okay.
And then that's when I see the guy going by the perfumes, and where he grabs this one by ladies, and then he goes and walks by ladies' shoes, I guess to like just walk around to see like if no one was watching. And then that's when he goes by like by the ladies' department where all the apparel is, and then he goes like by the men's, and then that's when he goes back again by the ladies. I think that's where he grabbed all of this by beauty, and that was it. And I went back to the office. I checked to see if he was not doing anything bad, and then that's when he took out the magnet and took out the.
That's when you saw it on the camera.
And that's when I called the cops.
How about the female?
The female, she was just walking around, like acting like she was shopping.
Like
he was
like
doing
a distract, like.
Distraction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Let me just take a picture of this real quick. And then, do you have your ID by chance?
Oh,
You get a
yeah,
picture?
sorry.
No worries. You're good. You're good. This right? Just take a picture of this stuff. Awesome. And then just you tell me exactly like what you saw exactly.
I had just come in for my shift. Was chit chatting with everybody, and
What time did you start?
I started at 6:15.
Awesome.
Went to go punch in, and it said I was too early, so I got here like 10 minutes.
Okay.
16. So I was like, okay. I told Vanya, I was like, let me go put my bag away, and then by the time I get back, I'll be ready to punch in.
Okay.
So I originally was gonna go through the queue line to go to the bag to put my bag away, but there was customers, so I doubled back and I came back towards the fragrances.
Okay.
And as I was walking toward the fragrances, the young lady, like she made eye contact with me, but she looked really like suspicious.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, didn't think anything of it, but I don't know if she knew that I worked here because I had my work bag.
Okay.
So as I'm going through I went past the jewelry counter over by the men's fragrances. She's in between the fragrances, between the men's side and the women's side.
Okay.
And she hand her the guy a container.
Okay.
And he put it in the bag.
Got it.
I was like, oh, okay. So didn't think anything of it, but I ran to the back, and I was at that time I was looking for Noelle or Emilio to let them know. I was like, hey, check the cameras. But by the time I got back there, she had already witnessed it.
Got it.
So
Noelle.
like, yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna call the cops. I was like, yeah, call the cops. 'Cause
Okay.
They don't care. And so that was it.
Okay. Awesome. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
When you say she was acting suspicious, what kind of behaviors like?
So she was walking around the cases, where the fragrances are.
Yeah.
She just walking, but she was, kind of making, shifting. Her eyes were shifting.
Yeah.
And then when we made eye contact, she just looked guilty.
Yeah. Okay.
She looked guilty. So, but like I said,
She was like up to no good. Or,
yeah, like she was just, I guess, trying
not
to
like
see.
your normal shopper. Like,
No, I think she was trying to decide if I worked there or not.
She was trying to size you, see.
Right.
Okay.
But like I said, I had my primary work bag on my shoulder, so maybe she thought I was a customer. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
So as I'm walking past, she did this.
Do you know what the container was?
It was,
or just what did it? If you could describe
we call them. It was like.
Oh,
these,
got you. That. Okay.
Keepers. We call them keepers.
Okay, that's what
and
you saw.
And we usually keep fragrances, like high-end beauty, makeup, stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't know what was in the container.
Okay.
But I know she passed it to the guy.
Awesome. And then she was between the men's and women's fragrances. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you have a good rest of your shift.
Yeah,
thank you.
you.
Of course, of course.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, it worked.
This is for you, and then I'm gonna keep printing out. And then if you give me a second so I can return everything.
It's all good. Yeah. Is this one for me?
Yes, that's
okay.
for you. Or as long as you want.
And then it's no, you're good. And then so it's.
So it's $9.69.
But what is that before tax?
Yes, before tax.
Okay. Awesome.
And then it also says how many items. Where is it? Right here.
Oh, awesome. 34. Okay.
Miranda was administered before custodial questioning, correctly timed. The female suspect did not confess, but two independent witnesses placed her as lookout and physically transferring a security keeper to the male suspect. Under 720 ILCS 5, Section 52 say, Illinois' accountability statute, aiding or facilitating a crime carries the same liability as committing it directly. She did not need to hold the magnet. Presence plus participation equals liability. The Rosemont Public Safety Department receives a grade of A-. Stop, detention, search, and Miranda administration were all legally sound. One minor concern, officers discussed charging strategy within earshot of the suspects. A tactical lapse, not a legal violation. Travis Jackson receives a grade of D. He voluntarily admitted the theft before custody, lied about the magnet, contradicted directly by surveillance footage, and drove on a suspended license. Premeditated, tool-equipped, multi-store operation. The female suspect receives a grade of D+. Witness testimony and footage confirm her role as lookout and active accomplice. Cooperation during detention is noted, but does not eliminate accountability. 3 lessons. First, voluntary admissions before custody need no Miranda to be admissible. Silence is always available and almost always the smarter choice. Second, a false denial contradicted by objective evidence becomes consciousness of guilt. Lying about the magnet strengthened the prosecution's case. Third, accomplice liability requires no direct act. A lookout role alone is legally sufficient. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching.